Welcome to yet another episode of Skinfiniti with none other than Dr. Jaishree Sharad.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Skinfiniti.
Oh my God, thank you for the 100th time. So
that's Anusha Mani, the
yes,
lovely singer, the gorgeous one, and she's such a wonderful friend. Thank you, Anusha.
Friend first and everything else later.
Oh.
Aww. Our moment.
Our moment.
Yeah. So coming back to our questions, there's a lot of obsession with fairness in the country. It's something that's probably been going on for years, but there are people now have started taking treatments for skin lightening, and I don't know what they do, and what the procedure is or whatever. But
see, they've become fairer.
Yeah, or there's like a whole thing that's going on now, and of course fairness creams and things like that have always
been there,
and it's kind of been a part of our country, right? It's like a thing, you got to be fair.
Yes, you're right. I mean, there are these whole lot of people you see who have suddenly become fairer, right? 2-3 shades fairer. They're glutathione injections that are given, and glutathione. Okay. Yes, these are skin lightening injections, skin whitening injections. So your whole body turns white because it works on the pigment melanin and slowly starts destroying it. So one has to take these injections at weekly intervals initially, and then go on to 10 days and 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, and then you do like a whole lot of, so say about 10 sessions or so, and it's an IV drip. Yeah, it's an IV drip. It
sounds very scary actually when you explain the procedure.
So, and then you are sort of fair, you're actually 2 to 3 shades fairer, and the more you take, the fairer you get. You have to keep maintaining it, because at the end of the day, your body will again produce melanin. Those are there in your genes, and you'll again become darker. So you have to maintain it. You can't suddenly become fair and then become dark and wax and wane. So you have to keep doing it. So after your 10 sessions, you take vitamin C and glutathione pills, and then you repeat the whole injection stuff after a year. So that's what this whole thing is all about.
So are there any side effects to this treatment?
Glutathione injection?
Yeah.
Interestingly, glutathione is given for liver toxicity.
Oh.
Yeah. So they found out that when they were giving it to people who were suffering from liver ailments and toxic liver problems, those people were getting fairer. And that's how it got discovered in the first place. So you give it with vitamin C and the absorption is good. And therefore it's sort of a safe treatment. But you can't overdo it, but another thing is it's not US FDA approved as of now. We do not have enough studies. There's not much research done on it in terms of giving these injections for fairness. So we don't know what's going to happen maybe 10 years down the line.
Right.
So you do it at your own risk.
Right.
If somebody comes and tells me, should I would say no. Because first of all, we don't know 10 years down the line. We know it's given for liver toxicity, but there's no adequate scientific data on it. And secondly, I would say, be happy in your own skin, be happy in your own color.
Yeah.
That's so important.
Very important.
Of course, if you have pigmentation, that's another issue.
Completely.
If you're fair but you have patches or something.
Yeah.
Then you can do some skin lightening peels. You can do some laser for that pigmentation.
To even out the skin tone.
Even out the tone.
Right.
That is important. You can go ahead. But otherwise, this is what people
because I feel like if you're dusky but you have a nice... I have friends who have like dusky, they're not fair. They don't come under the category of being fair, but their skin is like porcelain and they look beautiful.
They look so gorgeous.
Yeah, I think it's at the end of the day about just having a healthy skin and not about necessarily. And it's funny because in the West they're only using tanning creams because they don't want to be pale.
Yeah, they're always there.
I've seen so many people videos, even in beaches, they're always just lying under the sun, just begging to the sun gods to give them a tan.
Is always green on the other side.
Correct.
That's
so
the story.
interesting.
But it's sad. I mean, it's
to each their own, but it's not something that
the one should go after.
Yeah, it's nice if you can be happy.
Yeah. Be happy in your own skin. Dark is beautiful. Dusky is beautiful. So stay blessed. Stay happy.
Well said. Alright, we've come to the end of yet another episode of Skinfiniti with none other than DJ aka Dr. Jaishree Sharad. I've taken over her job and I'm closing in on this on her behalf. Post your comments, ask your questions. She's amazing. I can vouch for that, and a lot of others do. So post your comments, ask your questions, share it with your friends. There are a lot of links about different subjects that you can go and have a look at. So make sure to do that. Follow her on Twitter, Jaishree Sharad. Subscribe to Skinfiniti. Again, I'll say that. And follow me on Twitter. My ID is Anusha Mani Music.